In order to store a document permanently so that you can access it in the future, you need to first save it as a file. In this lesson, you'll save a file using a descriptive file name, and you'll use the Save As dialog box. Right now, the title bar shows the temporary file name Document1. But once we save the document with our own file name, the title bar will show this new name. Let's get started. In step 1, I'll go up to the Quick Access toolbar, and I'll click the Save button. The first time you save a document, the Save As screen opens, and it shows all the places where you can save a file, including your SkyDrive or your computer. In step 2, I'll click Computer, and then I'll click Browse. And the Save As dialog box opens. Here in the File Name text box, this default file name appears, and it's based on the first few words that appear in the document. Notice that the file extension .docx appears at the end of the name here, and also here in the Save As Type list box. File names consist of the name itself plus the file extension, and the extension simply identifies the type of file. And don't worry if the file extension doesn't appear here on your computer. By default, Windows hides file extensions because they can crowd the screen, but my computer is set to display them. In either case, this information is always stored with the file, so you don't have to worry about adding it yourself. In step 3, we want a more descriptive file name, and since this text is already selected, I'll type a new one. The new name is more relevant, so it'll make the file easier to locate in the future. Now we need to indicate the location where we want to store this file. So in step 4, I'll navigate to my USB flash drive, but your location will probably differ. My location is now shown up here in the address bar, and in step 5, I'll click Save. The document is saved to my flash drive, and up here, you can see that the new file name now appears in the title bar. You can continue to work on a document after you've saved it with a new name. So in step 6, I'll place the insertion point just before the word Conference, then I'll type large, and I'll press the spacebar. And it's important to know that after you save a document the first time, you need to continue saving it whenever you make changes to it. In step 7, to save this change, I'll go back up to the Quick Access toolbar, and I'll click the Save button once again. And by the way, whenever you want to save, you can save some time by using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S. To try these steps yourself, and for some additional tips, to see a table that describes the buttons in the Save As dialog box, and to learn about saving and syncing with Microsoft SkyDrive and Office web apps, turn to page Word 8 in your book.